Hi guys, this is Laura from Targeted in Ireland, or TikTok channel, Fuck Society 50. Today's a nice day in Dublin. It's warm, it's sunny. I just thought I'd make a little video that's a bit more upbeat. As we all have ups and down days, especially if you're targeted, most of those days are going to be bad, you know. Well, they try to make them bad for us. Every day they try to make bad for us. Today I just walked past a local garage, literally about 50-60 seconds away from here. The queues out the door with cars, all lining up to get petrol. Cost of living in Ireland, nearly 10%. We are officially now the most expensive country in Europe to live. We have a housing crisis, homeless crisis, job crisis, inflation 5%, but yet we're allowed to allow unmarked people, nearly 50,000 in the last couple of months now, pushing other people out of Ireland, out of society. If you know me and you know the videos that I made years ago, my channel is deleted, but some of my videos are still out there from 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, you name it. Even though they deleted my channel, other people thankfully have downloaded it and kept my information out there in the ether of things, let's call it. And I stated all of this would happen, you know, that they were going to mark all of us. They were going to, you know, these targeting programs, they are done on people individually, but in general it is for mass control of all of us. And they use the technologies on small groups and individuals to test people's resilience. A lot of the times they try to force us to commit suicide with these dark technologies. Unfortunately, I've been making these videos and putting out information for so long now. Sometimes I find it difficult to put it out, you know, because I put my life into exposing these dark operations, and all I get back is more harassment. And I don't want to look at things like that, you know. I do this for a reason, to help other people so they don't have to lose their families, don't have to lose their lives to these demonic programs that are made and designed and well thought out to make us all fall in the end. That's why I do it. It's not for myself. My life is completely shite. You know, I do have good days. I have days I don't even want to go into how dark they are, but I'm sure you can figure it out. And that's why I put out this information about the targeted individual program. It has now become a mass genocidal act on humanity, because these technologies were not designed just to fucking bring me down. The amount of money that these dark agencies have spent just to test the technologies on me and to bring me down as a person, and to study me, to study my behaviours, to see how far they can push me until I push myself off a cliff, which happens a lot when we are victimised in these ways. And it's really sad. It's sad for humanity that we're going this slow, you know. We have to think a bit higher. And I mean, in terms of energetically wise, have you ever felt talking to a person It mainly happens in people who have authority, so to speak. And when I say authority, probably somebody who's in a position of certain jobs, that they either narcissistic, psychopathic behaviours, but they're able to get into positions of authorities. So they can use their position of authority to harm others, like these deep state operations. But it's sad when we think about it. I'd like to just call them all demon fuckers, which in ways I do look at it like that, because of the way I've been abused by these systems in place. I know these people who got paid off to do it to me. I grew up with these people. I was neighbours with these people. I was friends with these people. I would sleep in their houses, these people. We talk about everything, our friends, growing up. And all of them were paid off to target me. And it's very sad, because I know their souls. I know they're not evil natured. I know they, when we were kids growing up together, I know there wasn't an evil streak in most of them. But they have been brainwashed to victimise others, and they, to be honest, they get kicks out of it sometimes. It's like funny for them, especially to see me go fucking mental. And it's sad. It's sad on their reflection too. I know what they've done to me. Other people know what they've done to me. Millions of people know what they've done to me, because I've voiced my opinions on what they've done. I've put out patent numbers of these technologies, so they can't deny that they exist. All I want people to be more aware of these things, because it's not just me they're going to pick on. Come on. He's no better than that. They're going to pick on the vulnerable first. They'll pick on people they deem weak. Maybe it's just a good-looking woman who didn't want to be with a man. Maybe it's somebody who has money that they want. Maybe it's a good-looking gentleman that won't be, or doesn't want to stay married to somebody because their relationship's not working. They put people in these programs for spiteful reasons, financial reasons, political reasons, dark agendas, mind control reasons. There's just so many. We're all living in this world together, and we know how dark it can get for each of us. But you need to make yourself understand what these technologies are doing to people. They are so horrific that if you didn't have an understanding or victim speaking out about it, the truth is you probably wouldn't really know much about it. And I understand that. That's why I've been honestly trying my best. And there's only so much I can do to put out information. It's up to you to receive it. I've done my job, as in I've exposed these operations. I can't do any more. I'm only one person. And there's a lot of victims out there. I know from my last channel that used to contact me all the time. Some of them are not in this world anymore. They couldn't take it. But we're here today. Don't know about tomorrow, the next. So all I ask is people to do the right thing. That's all. I'm not asking much. Do a bit of research so you can protect somebody who definitely will become involved in these projects at some point, either as a victim or a perpetrator. But at least you'll be able to identify the markers. You know, you'll be able to see when somebody says they hear voices. You'll be able to look that up and understand there are patent numbers out there. It's called voice to skull technology. They used it in war. They used it in Iraqi wars. to put the face of God into their opponents. So they used to say in some countries they were invading, they'd beam this technology into their ears and say, this is Allah, God of blah blah blah, put your weapons down. So all the opponents put the weapons down because they thought it was the face of God, when it was just the US military using technologies. And they won the war through these means.